demonstration video, I'm going to show you how to use markers to finish this drawing. This is a love bot. Some people just like to make theirs a robot. That's fine. But if you want to give this to someone special, it's a really fun lesson and it's a great thing to do to make a Valentine for someone you love. If you want a magnet, guys, just remember, I only have a couple of these left, but I'd be happy to mail you one with a personal thank you note. So just make sure your parents tell me by email that you want one, or if you see me in class or whatever, just let me know, guys. All right, so we are going to work on this love bot today with these markers. And this is one of those lessons, you can always use whatever supplies you have at home. But guys, I obviously just chose some colors. I've got my rainbow colors here, my classic rainbow colors. I have a gray, and then I basically have the rainbow colors again, but sort of in pastel colors. So you can use whatever colors you want. This is one of those lessons where it's just a lot of fun. The more color, the better, guys. But it does matter how you color. So sometimes when kids get going with markers, they kind of scribble, or they don't feel like they want to fill the whole thing in. And so it's really one of those things. I'm just telling you guys, it's just important to do the very best you can every time. Now, when you have a little border like this, the border is this line separating the sort of the inside from the outside. That kind of helps save you some time. So you can say to yourself, well, I'm going to color the outside, but not the inside of the border, or I'll color the inside and not the outside. That just gives you a little extra, time in case you're feeling like it's too much to color. So we're definitely going to color the love bot. We're definitely going to color these hearts. But again, you can decide if you're going to do the outside or the inside. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'll decide as I go along. All right, guys, you don't have to watch me color every single thing. I'm going to go into time lapse now. Remember, time lapse moves fast, but you are supposed to move slow. It should take you at least 20 to 30 minutes, guys, at least, to finish this. So take your time. Please don't scribble. Make good choices and make color choices that make sure that things are standing out. So for example, if your love bot is purple and yellow and green, don't make the background purple and yellow and green. We want your love bot to stand out. All right, friends, here we go. So guys, I do want to say a couple things as we go here because I think it's important. So I decided I was going to do the inside of my border today, and I chose this color, teal. And what I've done here, guys, is called the artist's secret. And this is something I don't think we talk about enough in these classes we do together. I want you to know that when you're coloring with marker, if you outline something first, you see how I did all the outside lines? I know now that that is where the color belongs, and the artist's secret helps you by not coloring across the line. So what that means is, for example, and I'll just use a piece of scrap paper here to show you what I mean. So for example, just use your imagination here. If you don't do the artist's secret and you're coloring, I see kids do this a lot. You see how I'm still sort of in the same shape, but it's going way outside the lines. It's not as neat as it could be. And so when you take as much time as we do to draw, it's really important that you take as much time as you need to color. So by doing the artist's secret here, do you see how much neater that is already? Also, when I color it, I'm going to still fill it in, but it's much easier to stop at the edge of the shape when you've done the artist's secret. It's a big difference, guys. I hope you'll give it a try. And that way, when you get going with the colors, you'll have a better opportunity to, make it as neat and tidy as you can, because that's going to make it look really beautiful. And guys, the last thing I'll say, and then I'll go back to time lapse, is it's really helpful to color in one direction. And I'm going to grab my scrap paper back again. So I see a lot of kids doing this. You see the tip of the marker? It makes a really nice thin line. It's because Crayola does a great job of giving you that option. But also, it has a chisel tip. So do you see how I'm holding it way back here? Look at that, guys. Same marker. Nice thick lines. So don't color like this. That's going to be a scribble. Try your best to color like this, and you're going to have a better outcome. There are times you need that tip to be nice and thin so you can get into the little tiny areas, and that's okay. That's what it's for. But what I don't want you to do is scribble and go up and down and back and forth and make it look really messy. So that's an example of what I hope you'll try to do. I'm going to do that for the rest of this background. I'm also going to do it wherever I can. All right, guys, let's go back into time lapse. Hold on to your seats, guys. Here we go. So guys, that is what I decided to do this time for my LoveBot. This is LoveBot 2022. I've done this one over the years. I can't even remember the last time, but it was at least 4 years ago. Every time I do these, they're a little different, and I encourage you guys, as always, to do these over and over again. You can give these to a lot of people and make them happy. I didn't write any words on here today, but you know, this guy could be holding an envelope. He could be holding a Valentine. You can do a lot of things to it. Maybe there's, you know, some words on there like Happy Valentine's Day, Grandma or Grandpa, or whoever you're giving this to. It's a really nice thing. You might want to make one for your teacher. It's just fun. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I know I did. And I really like using all these bright colors and finding ways to make things stand out. And as you can see, I did my best to make it nice and neat, and it looks nice. That's it for today, friends. I hope you had a great time. I know I did, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Happy Valentine's Day.